Are you ready for this mysterious journey of knowledge with me? If you are interested in history and deep knowledge like me, join this journey we entered on dusty shelves. Hurry up and subscribe. Welcome to today's video, where we will explore the life of one of the most infamous figures in history, Adolf Hitler. Before we delve into the dark chapters of his regime, it is essential to understand the early life of this man, who would go on to shape the course of the 20th century. Adolf Hitler was born on April 20th, 1889, in the small town of Braunau am in Austria-Hungary, located near the present-day border between Austria and Germany. His parents, Alois and Clara Hitler, raised him in a modest home on Salzburger Vorstadt Street. During his childhood, Adolf showed little interest in academic pursuits and instead harbored a fascination with art. He dreamed of becoming a painter and attended the Vienna Academy of Fine Arts, but faced multiple rejections which profoundly affected him. In his early years, young Adolf lost his younger brother Edmund to measles. This loss and the overbearing nature of his father, Alois, who worked as a customs official, contributed to shaping Hitler's personality and worldview. Hitler's early exposure to nationalist and anti-Semitic sentiments, prevalent in Austria during that time, would later play a significant role in shaping his ideological beliefs. As a young man, Hitler led a bohemian lifestyle, often struggling financially. In 1913, he moved to Munich, Germany, hoping to establish himself as an artist. However, his dreams of becoming a renowned painter were continually dashed. When World War I erupted in 1914, Hitler volunteered for the German army and served as a dispatch runner on the Western Front. His experiences during the war, witnessing the horrors and camaraderie among fellow soldiers, would further solidify his nationalist beliefs. Understanding Adolf Hitler's early life provides critical insights into the factors that shaped his character and fueled his ambitions. From a struggling artist with a humble beginning to a charismatic and deeply troubled leader, the trajectory of Hitler's life would soon lead to one of the darkest and most tragic periods in human history. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's video, where we will delve into one of the most notorious and tragic periods in history, Adolf Hitler's regime and the atrocities committed during that time. It is crucial to approach this topic with utmost care and respect, as we aim to shed light on the dark chapters of the past and educate viewers about the profound impact they had on the world. Let us begin by examining the historical context that paved the way for Adolf Hitler's rise to power in the aftermath of World War I. Germany faced severe economic turmoil, political instability, and a deep sense of humiliation due to the harsh terms imposed by the Treaty of Versailles. It was in this climate of desperation that Hitler emerged as a charismatic leader, capitalizing on people's frustrations and offering a vision of national rejuvenation. Adolf Hitler's ideologies were rooted in a toxic mix of racism, anti-Semitism, and the belief in Aryan superiority. His propaganda machine, led by figures like Joseph Goebbels, skillfully disseminated these dangerous ideas to the masses. Hitler employed powerful propaganda techniques, including mass rallies, carefully crafted speeches, and control over media outlets to manipulate public opinion and fuel his cult of personality. Once in power, Hitler wasted no time in consolidating his control and implementing policies that curtailed personal freedoms and civil liberties. The Enabling Act of 1933 granted Hitler dictatorial powers, and he swiftly dismantled democratic institutions, suppressing opposition parties, trade unions, and independent media. Under the guise of restoring order and unity, Hitler's regime created a climate of fear and repression, silencing dissenting voices and instilling an atmosphere of conformity. Perhaps the most horrifying aspect of Hitler's regime was the systematic genocide known as the Holocaust, targeting primarily Jews, but also including other minority groups. The Nazis implemented a state-sponsored campaign of persecution, discrimination, and ultimately extermination. 6 million Jews, along with millions of others, including Romani people, disabled individuals, and political dissidents, were subjected to unimaginable suffering, torture, and mass murder. The Holocaust stands as a chilling testament to the depths of human cruelty and the consequences of unchecked hatred. Adolf Hitler's aggressive foreign policies and expansionist ambitions plunged the world into the deadliest conflict in history, World War II. The war spanned continents and engulfed nations, resulting in the loss of an estimated 70 to 85 billion lives. The Nazi war machine unleashed devastation through strategic bombings, invasions, and brutal occupations. Cities were reduced to rubble, and countless innocent civilians endured unimaginable suffering. World War II reshaped the geopolitical landscape, leading to the rise of superpowers and the establishment of international institutions aimed at preventing future conflicts. The legacy of Adolf Hitler and his regime serves as a haunting reminder of humanity's capacity for evil. It compels us to reflect on the importance of preserving the memory of the victims and ensuring that such atrocities are never repeated. Understanding the factors that enabled Hitler's rise to power, the mechanisms of propaganda and manipulation, and the consequences of unchecked hatred can help us guard against similar ideologies. In the future, by promoting tolerance, compassion, and education, we strive to build a world where diversity is celebrated and the atrocities of the past remain firmly in the annals of history. As we conclude this video, Let us honor the millions of innocent lives lost during Adolf Hitler's regime. It is our duty to remember their suffering and ensure that their stories are heard. By learning from history's darkest chapters, we can work together to build a more just and compassionate world, where the horrors of the past are never forgotten, would serve as a solemn reminder of the importance of peace, understanding, and the preservation of human dignity.